The news from Wednesday that has everyone talking was the announcement from Jacob Allen that his sprint car career has come to an end. The Pennsylvania driver and son of a Sprint Car Hall of Famer Bobby Allen announced yesterday that effective immediately, his time behind the wheel is over. He shared, quote, "With having a family now, I feel it's best for me to focus on being there for them," unquote. He also shared that while he's done driving, his team will continue to operate and that he plans on being heavily involved in the shark racing operation. Jacob's career comes to a close, having made 755 appearances with the World of Outlaws, picking up 5 wins along the way. Although not his best points finish, 2022 actually his best season of all of those that he ran full time. 4 of those 5 victories came that year, including a win at the Gold Cup at Chico, probably his best, most prestigious win. And then overall, 2022, just his best statistical season. On top of those official Outlaw wins, Jacob also a Knoxville Nationals prelim night win on his resume, plus a high limit score. He's got wins in Central Pennsylvania and picked up wins last year against IRA and the Maverick Series. The 30-year-old driver, probably somewhere near 1,000 sprint car races, maybe a bit more in his career that started in 2009. He and Logan Schuchart started as World of Outlaws full-timers in 2014, and we really watched them grow up and figure out how to be sprint car drivers and compete on the road against the best in the business. The 2 shark racing teams, though, went separate directions in 2024 after, at one point being run out of one trailer and then, being together for so long with the Outlaws. Schuchart stayed Outlaws 2024. Allen obviously went high limit. And then for 2025, Allen's 1A was planning a pick and choose schedule with the team making 8 410 starts already, plus some scattered 360 shows. He picked up a podium and a top 5 during that second Volusia Outlaw weekend during Bike Week. Those were his best runs of the season. A few days later, though, he had a heat race crash during a weekly show at Lincoln, and we hadn't really seen him since. That wasn't until this past Saturday at Port Royal when Allen dropped in for some weekly action there. He ended up 19th after starting 22nd. With the wife and baby now and the mental health break he needed, ended up needing in 2023 in the midst of that tough Outlaw campaign, a schedule where he could decide when and where to race really felt like the right move for him. You felt like this could be kind of a renaissance year for Jacob. But you have to wonder if that crash at Lincoln made him start to really reconsider driving the car at all. As much as it bumps me out to see him go because I think he's a great character for sprint car racing and I've really basically been around for his whole career, I applaud him for making the tough decision. He could have easily continued plodding around the country half-hearted for a bunch more years just for the money and just to say he was doing it. But 410 sprint car racing, especially at the high levels, it requires insane levels of commitment and focus. And I think it's great that he's recognized that at this point in his life, the family is just more important to him. He's always been a bit of a different cat. He's done things his own way, so I'm not surprised to see him go out this way.